All right, everybody. Now we're going to talk about our favorite cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, Brandi Glanville, because her, just like Heather Dubrow, is very, very thirsty and desperate to be back on the show. Now, this is her trying to get her 15 minutes. Now, this is according to Reality Blurb. It says Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Brandi Glanville calls out Alex McCord ahead of Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 4, accuses RHONY alum of using her for followers. Brandi Glanville took to her Twitter page on Sunday to call out Alex McCord for using her for followers. Ahead of the upcoming 4th season of the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, on which they've both been cast. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum took aim at the former Real Housewives of New York City cast member after saying she had questioned her fans and followers about her past moments with the Bravo franchise. Calling all housewives stands. I'm heading off to Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip a bit blind since I've been away for 12 years. So I'm asking your advice on these fabulous ladies in alphabetical order over the next week. Today is Brandi Glanville Day. What are your favorite Brandi moments? Alex had asked on our Instagram audience on January 13th. Now this is Brandi. Of course, over the top, probably drinking and popping pills. And I'm not trying to slander her or anything. This is what she has said herself. She has admitted to drinking and popping pills and blacking out and going crazy on Instagram and Twitter and text, okay? She goes, "This B ever heard of YouTube? I hope this post got her a few new followers," Brandi wrote on Twitter on January 15th. To me, this is an over-aggression. This is an overreaction. Brandi, you need to calm down. I get it. You're trying to create a storyline ahead of Real Housewives of Ultimate Girls Trip. I get it. You're trying to have a built-in feud. I get it. You think that Alex McCord is probably an easy target. You probably think that you can easily bully her. But the work is showing, Brandi. Like, you're doing the most. You're doing too much. Don't let this play out on Twitter before, because now I know that you're premeditating it. So now when I watch the show, I'm going to know everything you're doing is fake. Like, you're telling on yourself. I think Alex was actually just posting in genuine good fun. Like, I've been away for 12 years. I'm going with women from other franchises. Like, let's have a fun social media game. She wasn't coming at you, Brandi. She wasn't clapping at you. Like, get some self-esteem, get a clue, and calm down, okay? Calm down. In the day since Alex shared her post about Brandi, she shared additional posts and questions about two of her other Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip co-stars. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Camille Grammer and former Real Housewives of New Jersey star Caroline Manzo. She's expected to continue her online research with the entire Season 4 lineup, which includes Real Housewives of Orange County Vicki Gunvalson and Gretchen Rossi, and Real Housewives of Atlanta's Eva Marcel and Phaedra Parks. As Real Housewives fans well know, Season 4 of Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip isn't Brandi's first girls trip. She's returning for her second season of the Peacock series along with her Season 2 Ex-Wives Club castmates Vicki, Eva, and Phaedra, who filmed their past season at RHONY alum Dorinda Medley's Berkshire's mansion, Bluestone Manor. While some fans were excited to see Brandi sparking drama with her Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip co-star prior to the start of their trip, others felt she shouldn't have been so offended by Alex's post. I am in this camp. Like, Brandi, girl, the work is showing. Can you just relax? You're exhausting, one person wrote. Exactly. Girl, chill. Alex out here living and winning life. She's not scrolling on her phone all damn day, waiting for Andy to call with a job, another noted. She's just trying to learn about her new friends, added a third. Another pointed out that Alex had actually described her as fabulous. Exactly. Alex wasn't coming for you, Brandi, at all. Like, literally, she had zero smoke for you. She was just like, what are your favorite moments? You know, let's talk about everybody. Brandi, you're already a mess. You're already exhausting. I'm already regretting that you're going to be on the show. Brandi, girl, not only did she call you fabulous, but ask to hear the fans' favorite moments about you. This response of yours to her post is so weird, they wrote. While the cast is expected to film season 4 in Marrakesh, Morocco, it is not known when their trip will begin. So I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below. Do you think that this is Brandi just doing the absolute most, the way she always does? And what do you think about the new upcoming season of The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip? I'm kind of like, it's giving me franchise vibes already. And what I mean by that is it's also rinse, wash, and repeat. Like, we've already had Brandi, we've already had Eva, we've already had Phaedra, we've already had Vicky. So of all of the cast members, which I think is about 7 or 8, we've already had 4 of them. It's giving rinse, wash, and repeat vibes. And I'm kind of thinking, are there no other ex-housewives that we could bring on? Like, do you think we should bring on, like, maybe Dana Wilkie? Like, that would be cool for her to get another chance. I really like Dana. Shout out to Dana Wilkie. And I would love to see her on the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. But what do you guys think? Are you like, no, these are the OGs, or these are, you know, the really good housewives? It's good to have them come back, and it's good to have them, you know, seeing if they can get their diamond or their peach or their apple or, you know, their orange back or whatever it is. You're here for it. Put it down below. I want to know what you think. And Karma, I want to know what you think. Weigh in.
Pills and alcohol don't work well together. How many years of learning this lesson? How many tireless Twitter rants and the debauchery, what's gone on throughout all these seasons of BH. You'd think this girl would have learned. She was good in the Ultimate Girls Trip. Keep her there.
I agree.
As for attacking this woman, Brandi, this is like a new decade. We don't like this crap anymore. Like, it's repetitive. If you're going to actually have beef with someone, it's got to be for an actual genuine reason, not for some silly little petty made-up reality, whatever you want to do just to promote yourself. We know your style. We know what you're about. We're getting bored of it. It's getting as old as the lines on your face, girl. It's just stupid. As for this other woman, she's been away. She's wanting to know what everyone's like. Obviously, if she's been out the picture, she doesn't know what everyone's like. Not everyone watches the show. Not everyone stays in contact. So she's just curious. And why not ask people and find out? Like, how else is she going to find out? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And it's just like, Brandi, stop overdoing it, hon. Like, don't ruin what you've done on the Ultimate Girls Trip, because if you go back down your little poisoned route again, you won't be on BH much longer either.
I agree. And it's giving very work is showing. Like, to me, it seems like she went through the list of everyone who's coming, and she was like, oh, I think Alex is the weakest one. She's the one that I can bully. So let me create a reason to have a beef with her. So when I get on the show, I can go in guns blazing. You know what I mean? It's giving very contrived.
Or she could just go on the show being her normal self and actually getting along with people and not drinking.
100%. Tobias says, Heather is the one who paid them to be on the show. No one want her, girl. Reed Deeply says, I couldn't believe they brought Diana in. LOL, will shake my head. Linda says, lit. I don't know what they want to do. Jennifer Francis says, disgusting. Housewives Hunter says, I heard Heather and Terry have a multi-million-dollar apartment somewhere in LA, and they're living in the condo until they finish a reconstruction on it. Just what I've heard. Even if that's the case, which makes more sense given the fact that they bought a 2-bedroom condo in Century City, it's still giving something's fishy vibes, because why did they sell the house in the OC in the first place? That was supposed to be her dream forever home. You know, she had embryos, you know, a part of the infrastructure and one of the doorways or more murals or whatever the hell she did in her mansion. Like, it just seems, what was the reason for the move? Like, people don't move for no reason. And it's not the reason that she gave, that she just got this offer she couldn't refuse. That's not true. She put the house on the market under the table as a pocket listing. So she wanted to sell the house. So even if they are building a house in LA, why did they move from the OC to LA? Why did they sell the house in the first place? And if they have all this money, why didn't they just keep the house and buy a place in LA if they have the money that Fancy Pants wants to say they have? You know what I mean? Tobias says, fake narrative. So the guy from prison didn't call Kyle to give her back her jewelry. Are you sure? You know what? That's another thing. That's really funny, Tobias. That's another thing that we need to explore next season on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I need Kyle to bring receipts, and I need Kyle to do a deeper dive into the whole situation about the alleged robbers and criminals calling her from jail and saying, by the way, I have all of your stuff at my grandma's house. We need more information, Kyle. You can't say that on a reunion. You can't say that on Watch What Happens Live and then not follow through on the actual season. If that is not addressed, and if the Mauricio and Dorit cheating rumors aren't addressed, I'm looking at Beverly Hills real sideways. Read Deeply says, I think Diana's book is still like $3,500 on Amazon. Linda says the fall cabal on Rumble has all the info. Yeah, that stuff is great, crazy, like satanic stuff. And I'm a conspiracy theorist. I believe it. Crizzy8 says Tegan, Dirty Diana, Erica, and Andy Cohen probably all partake in evil satanic parties. Listen, I believe it. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Linda says $3,500. Hey, LA Stone Gal. She says Harry Hamlin is getting bit parts and flowers in the attic, and now a few lines in Wafer Witch show with a few lines. He must be back in LA because Lisa is broke. Ooh, bloop, bloop. And also, word on the street about Harry Hamlin, he allegedly selling off some of his Canadian property that had been in his family for generations for money. And again, when I talk about people's finances, you know, Harry and Lisa and, you know, Heather Dubrow and Terry or whatever, I'm not trying to financially shame anybody because I believe in like energy and I believe in karma, and I don't want that to come back on me one day. I don't want to like fall on hard times and be like, see, you talked about everybody's money. Look what's happening to you. So I don't mean for it to be in a financial shaming way, but I do think it's okay to talk about in the context because they're on these shows, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, of OC. They're flaunting it. They're talking about it. They're weaponizing it. They're using it against other people. They're fronting it. So it's more in that context. But I always like to make sure my energy stays clean with that stuff. Thank you, LA Stone Gal. Oh, go, Karma.
How else is he going to pay for his Go-Go Boys? He needs to sell that land. Come on. I mean,
you mean Rinna Beauty isn't paying for the boyfriends?
No, he has to sell his land because obviously the boys are not flocking to his door. I mean, look at him. It's like a corpse. Come on. It's rotted. But no. Anyways, Candy, I'm going to jump down, but I can't give a I'll say too much.
Thank you so much, Karma. It's been so much fun. As always, you're such a pleasure.
No worries. Bye, buddy. Bye, Candy.
Bye, sweetheart. All right, you guys. This has been so much fun. We have been on here for over an hour. I absolutely love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as always, be sure to like this video and check out Kyle's before and after if you need a nice little giggle, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night. A nice little giggle. And yeah, do we think that this is natural? Do we think that this is just a balanced diet and a healthy gym routine? Or do we think that she took the Hollywood shot Ozempic in that she probably got some liposuction and some sculpting done? And yeah, I don't think it's natural. It doesn't look natural. But I love you guys so